At some point, all of us that were born before the year 2000 are going to have to admit that a big part of what used to make America great was the fact that there wasn't a camera in everybody's face. I don't know about you, but anytime I log into any of my social media, okay, there's always like a bunch of like my small town area, just as an example, right? Small town area, this and that. They all got Facebook pages now, which wasn't a thing. Facebook wasn't even a thing when I was a kid, for God's sake. But there's all these groups. There's Ring doorbell cameras, there's traffic cameras, there's security cameras, there's a camera for every angle and everywhere that you go. You know, it used to be you could litter, you know, you could do all these things. And I'm not saying that you should do those things. Of course you shouldn't. But the fact of the matter is, nobody felt the need to constantly put you on blast for stupid shit. Just tonight, for example, I seen somebody putting a group of kids on a pontoon boat on blast on one of the local community Facebook pages again. And every neighborhood, every small town, every street corner, every general store, everything is now being treated like a subdivision with an HOA, right? Everywhere you go in the United States is now an HOA. It's a homeowners association. You are constantly being observed. You are constantly being put in check. You are constantly being ran through the algorithm to see whether or not your behavior passes the smell test. Even if it's good or bad, there is a camera in everyone's face all the time. And now we suck. Everything kinda sucks. And a big part of that is there is no privacy anymore. For God's sake, a lot of our TVs in our homes are watching us. The apps that we go to on our phones are watching us. Everything is watching us. And at some point, we either got comfortable with it or we became the biggest group of wimps that I've ever seen in my life. I mean, I look across the lake and I see the French revolting over like a burnt croissant. You know, like they raised the retirement age by like 3 years over there some years ago, and they were lighting shit on fire. But we are just constantly taking it. We are taking it all the time here in the West, and not one of you, and definitely not me, we're not gonna do anything about it, and they're counting on that. They're counting on you just accepting where you are and how it's going. And just remember this, I'm not calling for any kind of extreme behavior. I'm not doing it. But I am going to tell you that, you know, you're going to deal with that. You're going to live in that until you're not cool with it anymore. Stay safe. I mean, what choice do you have? We're all watching you.